Hello everyone, how are you students? Uh, Now we have to solve our question number 7 of your exercise. This is your exercise 2.2. Fine. So this is a question. Write the relation R. We have to write the relation R where R is defined by x comma x cube. Okay, and here x is a prime number less than 10. We have to write the relation in roster form. Fine, we have to write the relation in roster form. Okay, so what we have to do, so first of all we should know what are the prime numbers. The prime numbers are 2 3 5 7. Less than 10 we have to find out a prime number less than 7, less than 10. So 2 3 5 7, these are the prime numbers less than 10. Hence the required roster form. Suppose your first number is 2, your x is 2. So your relation will be x cube, that is 2 raised to power cube, and you will get 8. So first relation will be 2 comma 8, like this. If you put x equals to 3, your relation will come out to be 3 comma 27, like this. If you put x equals to 5 in this relation, you will get x comma 125, like this. If you put 7 in this relation, you will get 7 comma 343. So this is the required relation. This is the roster form of the relation. Got it? Now after that, another question is question number 8, okay, of same exercise. Here set A is given to you and set B is given to you, and we have to find out the number of relation from A to B. Got it? So first of all we have to find out Cartesian product of A and B, that is a relation. So relation, what you will get, x comma 1, x comma 2, y comma 1 and y comma 2, like this, and z comma 1 and z comma 2. This is how you can solve this. Fine. So here we are getting 6 relations. Fine. So the number of relation, if we have to find out a total number of relations, so this is a general formula, 2 raised to power m, and here m is 6 because here we are getting 6 relations. So that is 2 raised to power 6. So whatever the answer which you will get, that I think you will get 64. So that is the total number of relations. Got it? Yes. Next. Now this is your question number 9. Fine. So here let R be the relation on Z. Z indicates integer. This is symbol of integer. Z, capital Z, defined by R. This relation is given to us where A minus B is an integer. Okay, A and B both belongs to integer and their difference must be an integer. Find the domain and range of the relation. See, the domain of the relation, if we A and B both are integers, so if you will find out the difference of A and B, that is also integer. If you will subtract the integer from integer, your answer would be integer. Okay, so your domain, the value which you will get at the place of x, that is called domain. So that would be integer, and your range will also, which will be come out, that is also integer. Okay, got it? Now note down all the question of this exercise. Now we have to start our third exercise, which is related to functions, and which is a important exercise. Okay, note down all. Now we have to discuss a very important topic, that is a function. Okay, so understand this concept, concentrate properly. Fine. uh, Here I'm going to explain this. Fine. So this is a definition of function. Fine. uh, First of all, I'm not going to read the definition. From this diagram I want to explain you and you will understand. See, then we will read the definition. Okay, suppose here this is your set A and this is set B. Okay, and here we have elements 1 2 3 4 5 which belongs to A, and here we have 4 6 7 8 9 which belongs to B. Fine. And here is a relation. The relation is 1 comma 4. 1 belongs to 4, so relation will be 1 comma 4. Second relation is 2 comma 6. Third is 3 comma 7, and your fourth relation is 4 comma 8, and last one is 5 comma 9. So this is your relation of this diagram. Okay, see, this is called the pre-image. This first one is called the pre-image, and this is called the image. Image of 1 is 4, image of 2 is 6, image of 3 is 7, and the pre-image of 7 is 3, pre-image of 6 is 2. Fine. Understood what are pre-image and what are image? Got it? Now in your first set, this one A, one element, this one, every element of set A must have only one image in set B. If it follows this condition, what I'm saying, listen to me carefully. If the elements of set A have only one image in set B, fine, then this kind of relation are known as functions. So this relation is a function. Got it? Now see, suppose here this 2 belongs to 7 also. So your relation will be 1 comma 4, 2 comma 6, and 2 comma 7, 3 comma 7, 4 comma 8, and 5 comma 9. Fine. So here we have a 2 images of same element of set A. So here we can see that the 2 has 2 images in set B, that is 6 and 7. So if this occurs, so this is not a function. Got it? So every element of A must have only one image in set B, then we can say that it is a function. Got it? Now I'm going to read the definition. See, a relation f from A, set A to or set B is said to be a function. From set A to set B is said to be a function if every element of set A, these are the every element of set A, has one and only one image in set B. Got it? The function from A to B is denoted by this symbol. This is how we can denote a function. Got it? Now see, this is your question number 1, which is based on the concept of function. This is question number 1 of exercise 2.3, and in this question you have to check that the given relation is a function or not. Fine, to see first. So here 2, the first element has only one image, that is 1. 2 has only one image, that is 1, and 5 has only one image, 8 has only one image, 11 has only one image, 14 has only one image, and 17 has only one image. Okay, so every element of X has only one image, so this is a function. Fine. Similarly, in second part, 2, 1, and 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, every element of X, the first element, has different image. Okay, 6, 3, 8, 4, 10, 5, 12, 6, and 14, 7. So every element of X has one image, so this is also a function. Got it? Here in third part, see 1, 3 and 1, 5. So here the one element of your set A has two images, that is 3 and 5. So this is not a function. This is not a function. Got it? Because this one has two images, that is 3 and 5. So this is not a function. Got it? In next video we will start domain and range. Okay, so domain and range, this is a very important topic, and we will discuss about this topic in our next class. Okay, bye bye, take care.